So do you really need to eat carbs right after you work out, post-workout, or even eat carbs before you work out? I would say you really don't have to, but everyone is different. Most people think you need to eat carbs because a lot of people think your blood sugar will get too low, or you're going to feel tired if you don't have carbs, or you need carbs to replenish your glycogen, your muscles, and to get your energy back. And carbs is everywhere. Most people have carbs for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So they have carbs throughout the day. But being on this low carb, high fat diet for like the first 2 meals a day, and then I just carb up at the end of the day with anything like rice, potatoes, donuts, pizza, etc. I don't think you need to eat carbs after you work out, but then if you haven't done this before and you've been eating carbs throughout your entire life, it's not going to feel good at first. It takes time to get used to it. Like I just did a Bikram yoga class, sweating a lot, but to prepare for it, I had salt, Himalayan salt in my drinks. So that gives me my minerals, my electrolytes. And I was drinking that throughout the class. And then I'm going to have a bit more after class. But I'm not going to eat a high carb meal right after class. I'm still going to eat a high fat, low carb meal. Just make sure it's healthy. Make sure you get my proteins, my vitamins. Vitamins coming from vegetables, my meats. And get fats from like coconut oil, butter. The human body can run well on a high-fat diet. And I'm doing this so I can actually keep my growth hormone levels optimal, so I don't have constantly elevated insulin levels. And I can maximize fat burning. I know it's not optimal for building strength. Like I think you can still build a decent amount of strength even on a low-carb diet, but I think you can build more strength on a high-carb diet. Even for myself, I know I've been eating carbs throughout the entire day for most of my life, and then the last like 4 years, I've gotten to eating low-carb breakfast and lunch, and then just have like a moderate high-carb dinner. But I've been doing intense workouts early in the day, and didn't even carb up until the end of the day. I even did like squat and deadlift sessions in the morning. Still didn't carb up right after the workout. I had it at the end of the day. I even donated blood early in the day, and I didn't eat carbs until like 6 hours later. So why eat carbs at the end of the day, every day? Even though like I can probably do a low carb, high fat dinner, well, it is a lot easier to get high carb meals at the end of the day. So whether I go out to buy it, whether someone serves it to me, or whether I have to cook my own food, it's a lot easier to replenish myself. I think it's also easier to build muscle and strength if you have at least one insulin spike a day from eating carbs to replenish the muscles.